God says, "My child, I am opening the heavens to speak to you, not in noise, not in anger, but in a voice soft enough to reach the deepest corner of your tired heart. Today, I must reveal something hidden. Something your spirit sensed, but your mind kept pushing away. My child, your soulmate is walking through a darkness they do not see, and I cannot allow you to stay unaware any longer. A witch-like presence, a woman with a twisted intention, has entered your life. Her own negativity has grown so heavy that it is now affecting her body. Her spirit is vomiting out the poison she created. Her sickness is the reflection of her actions. Her downfall is the result of the seeds she planted. And I am here to warn you before her shadow touches what is precious to you. My child, breathe, because what I am about to reveal will explain every strange moment you felt recently. That sudden sense of heaviness. That unexpected argument with your soulmate. That moment when your soulmate became distant without reason. That confusion in the air, that tension that didn't belong to either of you. Nothing was random. Nothing was coincidence. That woman, her jealousy, her anger, her insecurity, began to leak into your atmosphere. She wanted what was not hers. She desired a place she had no permission to enter. And instead of stepping back, she tried to manipulate the threads of your destiny. But listen to me carefully. Her power is an illusion, but her intention is real. She wanted to create chaos between you and your soulmate. She wanted to shape circumstances so that your soulmate would misjudge you, misunderstand you, even mistrust you. She wanted you to look like the problem so she could look like the solution. She wanted to break the bond one blessed. She wanted to step between two hearts that I tied together long before either of you knew what love even meant. But what she forgot, my child, is that no human hand can rewrite a divine script. And this is why I am speaking now. Because her own energy is now consuming her. She wanted to harm you, but the poison circled back to her own life. She tried to curse you, but the curse touched her instead. She tried to darken your path, but her own path became dim. The vomiting she is experiencing is symbolic. Her own spirit is rejecting the darkness she created. She is drowning in the negative energy she poured onto others. She is facing spiritual sickness because she tried to disturb a destiny that was not hers to touch. My child, do not fear. You are not in danger. You are not alone. You are not losing anything. You are being warned because you are protected. I only warn the ones I love. I only reveal the enemy when the victory is already written. I only show the weapon when I have already broken it. Your soulmate, however, is vulnerable right now. Their heart is good, but their mind is confused. Their intentions are pure, but their judgment is clouded. They do not know that someone was whispering into their energy. They do not know that someone desired their attention, their affection, their trust. They do not know that someone was trying to isolate them emotionally so they would drift away from you. And so your soulmate reacted strangely, pulled away, or behaved in ways you didn't recognize. You were hurt by this. You questioned love. You questioned destiny. You questioned whether your soulmate was slipping away. But the truth is much deeper. Your soulmate was being spiritually distracted. Their heart wasn't turning against you, it was being influenced from outside. And now, my child, listen deeply, your soulmate's spirit is waking up. The confusion is lifting. The spell of manipulation is breaking. The fog around their mind is clearing. The distance they created unknowingly is becoming visible to them. They are beginning to sense that something was wrong, not with you, but with the environment around them. And now that the truth is rising like a flame, the woman who tried to interfere can no longer hide behind shadows. Her energy is collapsing. Her intentions are backfiring. Her presence is being exposed. She is losing control. Her sickness is increasing because her spirit cannot tolerate the pressure of the wrong actions she committed. My child, do not rejoice in her suffering. Do not wish for her downfall. I am allowing her to fall only so the truth rises. I am allowing her to be exposed only so your soulmate sees clearly. I am allowing her energy to collapse only so your bond strengthens. Her suffering is not your victory is the clarity you are about to receive. I want you to understand something very important. The reason she targeted you is because she envied your peace. The reason she targeted your soulmate is because she envied your connection. You carry a light that disturbs the darkness in others. Your soulmate carries a heart that feels deeply. Together, you both create an energy that some people cannot stand because it reminds them of what they lack. This woman saw something sacred between you two. Something she wanted but could never create. Something she desired but could never receive. She mistook your blessing as competition. She mistook your connection as something she could steal. She mistook your destiny as something she could interrupt. But what she never knew was that heaven watches over every soul tie I create, and heaven does not allow interference. My child, you have been asking me silently, why is my soulmate acting different? Why does it feel like something is wrong? Why am I sensing energy that is not mine? And this is my answer. You were sensing her energy. But now that I have revealed her, her influence is ending. Her hold is breaking. Her intentions are collapsing. And your soulmate is about to realize who the real threat was. Your soulmate will start coming closer to you again. They will speak words that feel lighter. They will express feelings they kept hiding. They will begin removing that woman from their life without needing a reason, because their spirit will naturally reject her energy. Healing will begin. Balance will return. The connection will recover. Where there was distance, closeness will grow. Where there was misunderstanding, clarity will rise. Where there was silence, communication will return. But my child, I want you to do one thing: stay calm. Stay centered. Stay spiritually aligned. Do not fight. Do not argue. Do not try to prove yourself. Everything that needs to be shown will be shown by me, not by you. I am working behind the scenes. I am arranging events. I am revealing faces. I am fixing what was shaken. I am protecting what belongs to you. My child, walk gently now. Your soulmate is returning to themselves. The truth around them is unfolding. The false mask of that woman is falling. Her sickness is the sign that her influence is dying. Her exposure is the sign that your protection is rising. I am rewriting the atmosphere around your relationship. I am cleansing the energy. I am sealing the bond. And I am removing every shadow that tried to stand between the two of you. My child, trust me. My beloved child. I am continuing where I left off, because your heart needs clarity, your spirit needs peace, and your path needs truth. Listen gently, because today I am opening the hidden layer of the story, what is happening behind your soulmate's back, what this witch-like woman tried to do, and how my divine hand is overturning everything for your protection. My beloved child, I want you to breathe slowly. Let your mind become still. Let your heart become quiet. Because the truth I am about to reveal can only enter a peaceful heart. Your soulmate stands at a crossroads right now. Their spirit is waking up, but their mind is still trying to understand what has been happening around them. They are starting to feel something they ignored for a long time, an uneasiness, a discomfort, a pressure that does not belong to them. They are beginning to sense that the woman around them, the one who pretended to be kind, the one who acted understanding, the one who tried to get close, did not have pure intentions. My child, she never wanted to support your soulmate. She wanted their attention. She wanted their emotional space. She wanted their trust. She wanted to weaken them enough so she could slip into the cracks of their vulnerability. And do you know what she feared most? The bond between you and your soulmate. She could not touch your heart, so she targeted theirs. She could not influence your mind, so she tried to influence theirs. She could not break your strength, so she tried to drain your soulmate's strength. She watched your soulmate silently. She studied their emotions. She used their moments of stress, confusion, and tiredness to plant seeds of negativity. She pretended to care while quietly manipulating their energy. She acted like a supporter while internal jealousy burned inside her. And when she realized your soulmate still loved you, still thought about you, still felt connected to you, still carried you in their spirit, her jealousy turned into bitterness. And my child, bitterness is a dangerous thing. It blinds. It corrupts. It tries to control. Her spiritual energy became so toxic that her own body could not handle it anymore. That is why she is physically suffering, trembling, vomiting. It is not just sickness, it is her own dark intentions spilling out of her. The poison she tried to send toward your relationship has come back to her threefold. But now, my child, here is the most important truth: your soulmate is protected, but they are confused. You are protected, but you are emotionally drained. And she is collapsing because her intentions are being exposed. This is where my intervention becomes stronger. I am whispering into your soulmate's spirit. I am warning them through dreams. I am unsettling them when that woman is near. I am creating distance they cannot explain. I am revealing her hidden face in small signs. Your soulmate is starting to notice. Why does she always appear when they are sad? Why does she speak badly about you indirectly? Why does she act concerned but feel draining? Why do they feel heavy after talking to her? Why does their peace disappear when she enters the room? And for the first time, your soulmate is realizing that this woman is not a friend, not a helper, not a supporter. She is a spiritual distraction. But child, I want you to understand something deeper. This is not a battle of people. This is a battle of energy. Goodness attracts attacks from jealousy. Light attracts shadows. Pure connections attract interference. Your relationship with your soulmate carries a divine purpose, and that is why darkness tried to manipulate it. But every dark attempt against you is now being reversed. My child, listen to what I am doing right now. I am strengthening your soulmate's intuition. I am awakening their spiritual vision. I am restoring their emotional clarity. I am pushing that woman out of their energy field. I am disconnecting her influence completely. I am placing a wall of light between her and your soulmate. I am sealing every crack where her negativity entered. And I am bringing your soulmate back to their truth, back to their path, back to their own heart, and eventually, back to you. But my child, while I work on your soulmate, I need you to remain in peace. No arguments. No panic. No confrontation. No emotional reaction. Because the moment you remain calm, the moment you stay still, the moment you trust me, you give me full permission to complete the work I have already begun. This woman's downfall is not your victory, your soulmate's clarity is your victory. Because once your soulmate sees her true face, once they understand what she was trying to do, once they recognize her manipulation and false concern, they will walk away from her on their own. They will remove her from their space without hesitation. They will not allow her near their heart again. Her influence will break. Her access will end. Her mask will fall. Her sickness will expose her. And her jealousy will turn into her silence. My beloved child, I have protected you from every attack that you didn't even know was coming. I have placed a shield over your relationship that no human hand can break. I have allowed this exposure to happen so nothing remains hidden. I have allowed her downfall so your soulmate can see the truth clearly. This phase you are entering now is the phase of revelation. People's true intentions will come out. Faces will be shown. Conversations will reveal hidden motives. Signs will appear without you asking for them. Your soulmate will slowly start pulling away from that woman. Not because of what she did openly, but because of what I will reveal in their spirit. And when this happens, my child, your soulmate will feel ashamed for misunderstanding you, guilty for doubting you, and surprised at how deeply you were affected by the energy around them. Your soulmate will seek your presence again. Your soulmate will feel drawn to your heart again. Your soulmate will remember how peaceful your love feels. Your soulmate will realize the difference between your pure energy and her toxic energy. And when that realization comes, no darkness, no jealousy, no manipulation will ever be able to come between you again. My child, the battle is ending soon. The truth is rising. The confusion is breaking. The energy is shifting. And your soulmate is awakening. I am with you. I am protecting you. I am clearing the path ahead of you. My beloved one. Come closer in spirit now, because this part reveals the deepest truth, the part your heart has been longing to understand and the part your soulmate's soul has been silently crying for. I am unfolding the hidden layers, the spiritual movements, the silent battles, and the divine protection surrounding you. Listen with a calm heart, because what I show you here will change how you see everything. My beloved, your soulmate is standing at a turning point. I told you earlier that their spirit is waking up, and now that awakening is becoming stronger. They are starting to feel the weight of every energy around them. They are recognizing that something was draining them. They are sensing that someone was not genuine. They are slowly realizing that they were emotionally influenced by a woman who carried darkness disguised as compassion. But child, understand this, your soulmate did not willingly fall for manipulation. They were emotionally weakened. They were spiritually drained. They were mentally tired. And in that vulnerable moment, someone with negative intentions slipped in with a mask of care. She waited for the perfect moment. She watched for emotional cracks. She observed when your soulmate was stressed, confused, or feeling distant from you. And she entered with soft words, fake concern, and carefully chosen sympathy just to win their trust. But no matter how close she tried to get, she always felt rejected, not by your soulmate, but by their spirit. Their heart refused her energy. Their soul resisted her silently. That's why she became desperate. That's why her negativity grew. That's why her own body started rejecting her intentions. My child, her sickness is not accidental. Her vomiting is the physical manifestation of spiritual corruption. The energy she created cannot stay inside her anymore, it is consuming her from within. And while her negativity is collapsing, your soulmate's truth is rising. Now listen deeply, my child, because this is the part you were not aware of. Your soulmate feels guilty. Even though they didn't know what was happening, they feel responsible. They sense that they allowed someone too close. They sense that they doubted you without reason. They sense that they pushed you away without understanding why. Their soul knows something went wrong, and now that truth is awakening inside them. Your soulmate is thinking about you more than before. Your soulmate is questioning every distance between you. Your soulmate is wondering why they felt irritated, cold, or confused. Your soulmate is beginning to remember the warmth of your love, the peace of your presence, the safety of your energy. This woman's fall has opened your soulmate's eyes. Now they see who drains them, who comforts them, who confuses them, who calms them, who lies, who loves, who manipulates, who heals. And do you know who they are realizing brings them peace? You, my child. Only you. You have been the quiet anchor in their storm, the unseen strength behind their confusion, the silent love that kept their spirit steady. Even when they pushed you away, your spirit continued to hold them. Even when they acted cold, your soul stayed connected. Even when they doubted you, love still flowed from your heart toward them. That is why I am restoring this connection. That is why I am clearing the energy around them. That is why I am exposing the woman who tried to block the bond one created. And now, my beloved, I want to tell you exactly what is happening inside your soulmate's heart at this very moment. There is a deep battle between regret and realization. A part of them feels ashamed. A part of them feels protective toward you. A part of them is angry at themselves for letting negativity affect their judgment. A part of them wants to come to you immediately. A part of them wants to explain everything. And a part of them wants to hold you tightly so they never lose you again. But they feel stuck. They don't know how to approach you. They don't know how to express what they truly feel. They don't know how to explain the distance they created. They don't know how to say they were confused by someone else's influence. They don't know how to admit they were spiritually distracted. But child, I am guiding them. I am opening their eyes. I am clearing their confusion. I am removing their guilt. I am preparing their heart for reconnection. Your soulmate has begun withdrawing emotionally from that woman. She no longer has the access she had before. She no longer has influence over their thoughts. She no longer feels familiar. Instead, she feels suffocating. Your soulmate senses something is wrong with her energy. They may not understand why, but their intuition is rejecting her completely. And this rejection is breaking her. Her desperation is turning into panic. Her sickness is intensifying. Her spirit is collapsing. Her intentions are backfiring. Her plans are crumbling. She is now afraid, not of you, but of the consequences of what she tried to do. She feels her own energy slipping out of control. She feels her body weakening. She feels the spiritual backlash she brought upon herself. And while she spirals downward, you rise upward. Because now, your soulmate is thinking about the conversations you used to share. The comfort your presence used to bring. The warmth of your words. The depth of your connection. The purity of your intentions. The way your energy felt safe and healing. They are missing you, child. They are longing for you. They are remembering your gentleness. They are remembering your loyalty. They are remembering how their soul felt aligned with yours. And soon, this longing will become unbearable. Soon, they will break their silence. Soon, they will reach out to you. Soon, they will confess their confusion. Soon, they will remove every barrier created between you. Soon, they will distance themselves from the woman who tried to interfere. Soon, they will return to the bond that belongs to them, your love. But I need you to remain calm. Do not chase. Do not react. Do not question. Do not doubt. Let everything unfold naturally. Let me work through their spirit. Let me complete the restoration that has already begun. Because, child, the moment you stay silent and stable, the moment you trust me fully, your soulmate feels your energy, and their heart becomes even more drawn toward you. This phase is not punishment. This phase is purification. This phase is awakening. This phase is preparation. You and your soulmate are being aligned again, spirit to spirit, heart to heart. My beloved, the darkness around you is breaking. The truth is rising. The healing is beginning. And soon, the connection you thought was weakening will become stronger than ever before. My beloved child, come closer in spirit, because this part carries the heaviest truth. It is the moment where everything hidden becomes visible, where every silent movement around your soulmate is revealed, where every secret intention of that witch-like woman is exposed under my light. What I'm about to show you will make your heart understand everything you've been sensing but couldn't explain. My child, throughout this journey you kept asking in your heart, why am I feeling something is wrong? Why do I sense danger even when everything looks normal? Why is my soulmate acting differently? Why is my peace shaking inside me? And today, I answer you fully. Because your spirit saw what your eyes could not. Your intuition heard what your ears could not. Your heart detected the energy that your soulmate was too confused to understand. You knew before anyone else. Because I whispered to your soul long before the truth surfaced. My child, listen carefully. This woman did not enter your life accidentally. She came with a purpose. She came with calculation. She came with intention. She came with a desire to insert herself into your soulmate's emotional world. At first, she pretended to be harmless. She acted innocent. She behaved sweetly. She projected empathy. She used softness as her disguise. But underneath that softness lived a burning jealousy. Jealousy strong enough to twist her spirit, jealousy deep enough to darken her energy, jealousy strong enough to make her try to destroy something she could never have. She wanted your soulmate, not because she loved them, but because she envied the connection you two share. She wanted the attention they give you. She wanted the emotions they feel for you. She wanted the way their soul responds only to your energy. She wanted the love that doesn't belong to her. And when she realized she could not replace you, when she realized your soulmate's heart still beats for you, when she realized no matter how close she tried to come, she remained unwanted. Her envy turned into corruption. Her insecurity turned into darkness. Her obsession turned into poison. And that poison is what made her spiritually and physically sick. My child, the vomiting you heard about, it is not just a sickness of the body. It is her own energy rejecting her. Her own actions attacking her. Her own intentions returning back to her. Her own spirit collapsing under the weight of her wrongdoings. This is the law of the divine: what you send out returns to you. What you plant grows back toward you. What you wish for others becomes your own reality. She tried to spiritually contaminate your soulmate. But instead, the collapse happened inside her. She tried to weaken your light. But her own darkness consumed her. She tried to break your bond. But she broke herself. My child, now listen to the part that matters most. Your soulmate is awakening. Awakening from the confusion. Awakening from emotional fog. Awakening from the subtle influence she planted. Awakening from the heaviness she created around them. They do not understand all of it yet, but they feel the truth. They feel uncomfortable around her now. They feel drained by her presence. They feel restless when she talks. They feel irritated without knowing why. They feel disgust growing in their intuition, even if their mind can't explain it. Their spirit is pushing her out. Their soul is rejecting her energy. Their inner truth is rising above her manipulation. And this is the direct result of my intervention. My child, I have been working behind the scenes more powerfully than you know. I have been dismantling every invisible influence. I have been removing every energetic blockage. I have been clearing the path between you and your soulmate. I have been exposing every face that tried to hide in shadows. And now that the exposure has begun, nothing can stop the truth from unfolding. Your soulmate has started remembering things they forgot. How peaceful they felt with you. How comforted your presence made them. How safe your heart was for them. How deeply they connected with you without effort. How naturally love flowed between you. They are comparing the two energies, yours and hers. Yours feels like home. Hers feels like a trap. Yours brings peace. Hers brings confusion. Yours feels pure. Hers feels draining. Your soulmate is starting to see the difference clearly. And child, something major is happening inside them right now. They are regretting everything they did under her influence. The coldness. The distance. The misunderstanding. The silence. The hurtful behavior. The sudden emotional change. They don't know why they acted that way at the time, but now that the negativity is lifting, they are realizing that their behavior wasn't truly theirs. And this realization is breaking their heart. They are feeling guilty. They are feeling ashamed. They are feeling responsible for hurting you without reason. They are replaying conversations. They are rethinking decisions. They are questioning themselves deeply. And child, guilt is pushing them back toward truth. Back toward clarity. Back toward you. They are beginning to detach from that woman completely. They are texting her less. They are responding late. They are avoiding conversations. They are losing interest. They are withdrawing emotionally. They are keeping distance without explaining why. Her power over them is gone. Her influence is broken. Her access is removed. Her spiritual grip has collapsed. Now she senses this loss, and it is destroying her. Her panic is increasing. Her sickness is worsening. Her fear is rising. Her desperation is growing. She knows she is losing the control she never truly had. She knows your soulmate is slipping away from her reach. She knows her plans failed. She knows her masks are falling. But child, this is not your battle. Do not step into it. Do not respond emotionally. Do not react out of anger. Do not confront her. This is my battle. And I have already won it for you. What belongs to you cannot be taken. What I blessed cannot be stolen. What I joined cannot be separated by human intentions. The love between you and your soulmate is entering a phase of cleansing, rebuilding, rediscovering, and healing. This is the phase where truth resurfaces. where the heart speaks louder, where the bond strengthens, where misunderstandings dissolve, where love becomes pure again. And child, soon you will witness something unexpected. Your soulmate will take a stand. They will remove this woman completely. They will block the access she once had. They will walk away with firmness. They will choose clarity over confusion. They will choose peace over manipulation. They will choose you over every distraction. Because you are their true connection. You are their divine counterpart. You are their destined soul. And nothing, not jealousy, not manipulation, not dark intentions, can break what is divinely protected. My beloved child, come into the quiet with me now. This is the final and most powerful part, the moment where everything comes together, where the darkness collapses completely, where the truth rises with divine strength, and where your soulmate's destiny aligns back to the path I always intended for them. Let your heart soften. Let your spirit calm. Because now I am revealing what happens next, not in fear, not in confusion, but in victory. My child, through all of this, you stayed strong even when you felt weak. You stayed connected even when your heart was hurting. You stayed intuitive even when others tried to blind your spirit. You sensed the danger long before it was visible. You felt the shift long before your soulmate understood it. You recognized the presence of this witch-like woman before she ever showed her real intentions. And that is because your spirit and my spirit are aligned. When something threatens your destiny, you feel it first in your soul. Now listen carefully, because this is the moment of truth. Your soulmate is finally free from her influence. That invisible fog that clouded their thinking, gone. That heaviness that drained their emotions, lifted. That confusion that made them push you away, broken. That darkness that entered through her manipulation, cleansed. Your soulmate is awakening fully now. Not halfway. Not slowly. But completely. They feel lighter. They feel clearer. They feel emotionally alive again. They feel themselves returning to who they were before the interference. And most importantly, they feel their heart turning back toward you. My child, something profound is happening inside your soulmate, a deep inner realization. A sudden emotional clarity. A spiritual breakthrough. They are seeing everything. Every moment they acted strange. Every time they pulled back. Every sudden irritation. Every unexplainable distance. Every emotional shift. They are realizing it wasn't them. It was the toxic influence of the woman who pretended to be innocent. Your soulmate is now questioning every interaction with her. They are analyzing her intentions. They are replaying her words. They are noticing her unnecessary closeness. They are seeing her manipulative sweetness. They are feeling how uncomfortable their spirit was around her. And child, this clarity is making them step away, not with hesitation, not with slow withdrawal, but with certainty. Your soulmate wants nothing to do with her anymore. They are cutting emotional cords. They are refusing conversations. They are closing doors she once entered. They are creating boundaries she cannot cross again. And now, look at what is happening to her. Her sickness is increasing. Her panic is rising. Her desperation is growing. Her balance is collapsing. She is not suffering because of you. She is suffering because of the intentions she carried. My child, she is vomiting because she cannot swallow the truth anymore. She lost. She failed. She has no access. Your soulmate is protected. Your connection is divinely guarded. Her jealousy has turned against her. And now she watches helplessly as everything she tried to harm becomes stronger instead. Your soulmate is thinking deeply now. They are remembering your kindness. They are replaying your love. They are missing your presence. They are craving your energy. They are longing for your comfort. The distance they once created is haunting them. The silence they gave you is hurting them now. The coldness they showed is breaking their own heart. And my child, I want you to hear this clearly, your soulmate wants to come back to you. They want to speak. They want to explain. They want to apologize. They want to reconnect. They want to rebuild. They want to hold on to you this time with sincerity and understanding. They realize now. You never made them feel drained. You never manipulated them. You never caused confusion. You never acted with jealousy. You never tried to control them. You only loved them deeply and purely. And that realization is opening their heart to you again. My child, your soulmate's next steps are already forming in their mind. They will distance themselves from that woman completely. They will ignore her messages. They will avoid her presence. They will refuse her emotional closeness. They will see her for who she truly is. And more importantly, they will try to fix what was broken between you. They will show affection again. They will show effort again. They will show consistency again. They will show vulnerability again. They will show love again. Because the truth is simple, you are their peace. She was their distraction. You are their destiny. She was their test. You are their healing. She was their downfall. The bond between you two was attacked, but it was never destroyed. The relationship was shaken, but it was never lost. Your heart was hurt, but it never let go. You have been chosen for each other by divine alignment, and nothing, not jealousy, not manipulation, not darkness, can break what is protected by my light. My child, the next phase is healing. Healing of communication. Healing of trust. Healing of emotional closeness. Healing of spiritual connection. Do not fear the future. Do not doubt the love. Do not question the journey. Do not worry about that woman anymore. Her chapter is closing. Her influence is gone. Her mask has fallen. Her energy is collapsing. Her intentions are destroyed. But your story? Your story is just beginning again, beautifully, strongly, purely, divinely. My beloved child, listen closely, because what I am about to tell you is not just another message. It is the final layer of truth that will free your spirit, heal your heart, and close every door the darkness once touched. You have walked through shadows, you have survived storms, you have carried weight that was never meant for you, and yet you kept moving, kept believing, kept rising. Today, I want to show you what all of this was for, what it created inside you, and what it is leading you toward now. My child, everything that tried to break you has only pushed you deeper into your divine purpose. The pain, the confusion, the betrayal, the heavy nights where you felt alone, even those were shaping you into someone far stronger, far clearer, far wiser than before. The witch who tried to manipulate your soulmate, the dark energy she released, the sickness that bounced back onto her, none of that was ever stronger than the light I placed in you. She tried to damage what I blessed, but she forgot one truth: no force of darkness can take away what I have written for you. You must understand, my child, that your soulmate was never truly lost. They were caught in a net of manipulation, illusions, and false emotions created by someone who wanted control. She wanted to replace you, silence your presence, distort your soulmate's heart so they couldn't feel you anymore. But her darkness was never powerful enough to dissolve a divine bond. The connection between you and your soulmate was written long before this woman ever entered their life. What she tried to break was something she never had the authority to touch. My child, I allowed the truth to unfold slowly so your soulmate could truly see. When a heart is blinded by false sweetness, it must taste bitterness before it learns what is real. Your soulmate needed to witness her collapsing energy, her jealousy, her eruptions, her guilt, her anger turning inward. They needed to see how she was crumbling under the weight of her own negativity. Every sickness she felt, every moment of panic, every restless night, it was her own energy consuming her. These were signs for your soulmate to understand: this is not love. This is not purity. This is not connection. This is manipulation. And those signs worked, my child. Your soulmate has awakened. But now, in this final message, I want you to see what happens next. The interference is ending. The spiritual pollution around your soulmate is being cleared. The confusion is breaking. The fog is lifting. Your soulmate's eyes are opening, and their heart is calling your name again. This is not desperation, this is recognition. They are remembering who you were to them before everything got poisoned. They are recalling the warmth, the comfort, the purity, the honesty that existed between you. Where her presence created chaos, yours has always brought peace. My child, your soulmate is stepping into a season of clarity where they will become deeply protective of you. Not just physically, but emotionally and spiritually. They now understand what happens when they allow wrong energies near their life. They now understand what it means to lose you even for a moment. They now understand that your love was never ordinary, it was a blessing, a covering, a light sent into their life at the perfect divine time. And now, my child, I want you to understand this: you are not going back to the old version of this connection. That version carried pain, misunderstandings, and interference. That version was filled with tests. The new version carries healing, maturity, devotion, and spiritual clarity. Your soulmate will approach you with softness. They will speak differently. They will treat you with care. They will feel guided toward you, almost pulled by an invisible force that they can no longer ignore. Their spirit will feel empty without you. They will feel unsettled when they are away from you. They will feel incomplete until they come back into your energy. This is not obsession, my child, this is soul remembrance. A soul recognizing the one it belongs with. Release the fear of losing your soulmate. Release the fear of being replaced. Release the fear of betrayal repeating. Release the fear of disappointment. Release the fear of abandonment. None of these belong to your future anymore. I am removing them, one by one, from your spirit. This connection is entering a phase where darkness can no longer interfere. You are stepping into a protected space, a divine circle where only truth, loyalty, and healing can exist. My child, the witch who once thought she had power over your life is now powerless. Her influence is gone. Her energy has collapsed. Her attempts have failed. She has been exposed, even without words. Your soulmate has seen her true face. Her chapter is closed. You owe her nothing, not fear, not anger, not attention. Her presence no longer reaches you or your connection in any way. You are free from her shadow. And now, something beautiful is happening. You are stepping into your season of divine alignment. Your soulmate is stepping into their season of awakening. Your connection is stepping into its season of restoration. Nothing will block this now. Nothing will confuse it now. Nothing will poison it now. Nothing will interfere now. You and your soulmate are entering a path meant only for the two of you. A path where truth replaces lies. A path where clarity replaces confusion. A path where love replaces fear. A path where divine timing replaces human attempts. My child, this final message is not just an ending, it is a beginning. A new chapter. A healed future. A protected destiny. And I am walking with you into it.